Yawkey Way is no more. It now wears a new name, or really, an old one.
The spirit of Boston, I think, is being renewed to the city that I knew when I grew up in this area as a very welcoming one.
In May, a unanimous vote approved a proposal by current Red Sox ownership to do away with Yawkey Way, to call the stretch of roadway Jersey Street, a return to its origin. Tom Yawkey owned the Red Sox from 1933 until 1976, the last franchise in Major League Baseball to field a black player. That was in 1959. Pumpsie Green wore the number 12 for the Sox more than a decade after Jackie Robinson began playing with the Dodgers. The Yawkey Foundation opposed the change, saying it was based on a false narrative and tarnishes Yawkey's charitable contributions to the city. Either way, a name has power to elicit strong emotions.
We cannot trivialize names. We cannot trivialize people's histories by acting as if names do not make a difference.
Kevin Peterson, executive director of the New Democracy Coalition, says names carry with them the blessings and the burdens of the past, and he is pushing to change another Boston staple.
We're proposing ultimately to change the name of Faneuil Hall because the name represents Boston's legacy of slavery, and it is in many ways a civic embarrassment. We want the name changed to Crispus Attucks Hall. Crispus Attucks was half Native American, half African American. He died just 2 blocks from where we stand in what became the Revolutionary War. He was the first to die.
But many believe to do so would expunge a storied history, not solely embodied in a single event. In 1742, Peter Faneuil, Boston's wealthiest merchant, built Faneuil Hall as a gift to the city. The edifice was home to merchants, fishermen, and meat and produce sellers, the place where George Washington toasted the nation on its first birthday, and a platform for impassioned speakers from Oliver Wendell Holmes to Susan B. Anthony. Peterson says he doesn't want to erase the history held here, but he doesn't want to ignore it either.
This is not an act or action of racial recrimination or an attempt to erase other people's history. It is really a project around renaming the hall in such a symbolic way that it captures the imagination of citizens of all races in the city so that they can come together and have deep dialogue about the existing social, racial inequities in the city.
Changing a building or a street name is not always an easy task, and often, as we know, it brings about controversy.
Right. In the case of Yawkey Way, actually, it was a request from the owners, and so those are rarely denied, and it was obviously approved. In the case of Faneuil Hall, the city says that right now there is no effort underway or no intention of changing that name. And that is Chronicle for tonight. Thanks very much for joining us. I'm Anthony Everett.
And I'm Shana Seymour. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you right back here on Monday night for another edition of Chronicle.